Hey guys, today is June 10th and we're back with another trade review. So today we were gonna start with Coca-Cola, which is a crazy trade that I lost. So start with the daily. So Coca-Cola, it gapped up on the daily setup, gapped up here, and there's a day two to a daily flag break type of setup. And originally I was gonna wait for gap and go, and I entered here. So what ended up happening was I entered buy market, and I got top tick filled in the very top here, even though I didn't chase the highs because of the opening spreads. There wasn't a lot of volume here. So when I went here, I was instantly down 70% on my trade, and I kind of held through here because it was holding above the pre-market high, and I just ended up stopping here on this down candle. And even though if it went when it went this high, it wouldn't have recovered my loss. So this was like a crazy trade that I lost, and I lost a lot more than I expected. And next time I'm not gonna trade off open on these spready names or names with no volume. I'm just gonna wait for an actual retest on the 3 minute. Next trade we have Hood. So Hood, let's look at the daily first. Hood was not that crazy here. There's a daily 200, but let's go on the 3 minute. But it was pretty strong off open here. It broke the daily 200 and broke pre-market high, prior day high. I waited for a retest here. It kind of tapped near high up there and just dumped all the way down. I got stopped out here. I didn't trim here, and yeah, small loss here. And next trade was DraftKings DKNG. This is like a day two setup. So yesterday there was a pretty good pump candle, and today I'm looking for a day two, maybe play to the daily 200. Tapped there, rejected the daily 200, but I saw the wick here, it held, so I entered on this candle, and I wanted to get filled more contracts, but it ended up didn't fill me because of the spreads here. I trimmed top there here, and then I CBC'd the rest. The highest was 130%, around here. That's the only trade I've won. And then the last trade was SMCI, which is later on in the day. Okay, let's go for QQQ first. We see QQQ rejecting the daily 200, and it started dumping here. So SMCI was the weakest. It was already breaking pre-market low, prior day low, and on the daily it's already bearish also. It's gapped down through the daily EMAs, and I missed the daily 50 EMA retest, so I waited for a 10-minute EMA retest. And I entered here, which is with a huge wick here, and I ended up getting swiped here. But I should have get stopped out here, and I should have just re-entered here, because on the premiums it kind of just kept holding. What ended up happening is these contracts went from $1 to $4 in the end. It's probably gonna gap down tomorrow also. I need to just follow my rules, or just be not afraid to smack re-entries even if I get swiped out a little bit. And overall today is just a choppy day when markets moving like that. And pretty much if I didn't take Coca-Cola, I would have been a green day. This costed me a lot, so yeah, lesson learned. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow it's probably probably a continuation day. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, tomorrow we might get a day two or day three setup below the daily 50 and get a trend day down, or Trump's gonna say something and just swipe everything back up. So we'll see. Anything could happen. And yeah, I think that's it for today's video. See you guys tomorrow.